Skype is shutting down in just 2 months. Microsoft announced officially on X that they will be discontinuing the service. You better get your content and contacts out now, because in 2 months it will be gone. Officially, CNN covered this announcement, and the links to both articles are down there in the description below so you can read them yourself. That Microsoft is shutting down Skype, and that after 14 years, which Microsoft paid $8.5 billion in cash to acquire, they're just scuttling it. They're just getting rid of it. They're trying to get everyone to move from Skype to Teams, which is what they've heavily invested in. As a response, on Heartbeat, we are going to build the ability for you to create your own network. Your network is your net worth, right, guys? So, one of the features we're building next is the ability to connect with other Heartbeaters in a meaningful way. We're not going to support any spam. How many times on LinkedIn, Facebook, all these social networks have you been spammed with people asking to be your friend and do nothing but spam you with buy my product, hire my services? No more on Heartbeat. How is that going to work? Anytime you want to connect with someone, you first have to create 5 of your top moments that represent your best interests, that define you. Why do we require that? To avoid the spammers, because the spammers won't spend the time to create 5 meaningful moments that define them, because that's not what spammers do. Now, okay, maybe a few spammers will go out of their way to do it, but we believe with this extra step, it will minimize, if not eliminate, the spam when you can connect with strangers on Heartbeat. Here, let me show you my top 5 moments. This is what you need to collect before you can connect.
The function of man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my days trying to prolong them. I shall use my time.
That's my first top moment because it reminds us not to waste time. We only have a finite amount of time on this world. Let's use our time productively to live, not just to exist. Here's my second top 5.
Happiness is an emotional response to an outcome. If
I have
win,
a phone call.
I will be
One
happy.
sec. Okay, I'm back. Let's resume. Happiness is
an emotional response to an outcome. If I win, I will be happy. If I don't, I won't.
That's important because we have to understand the difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is a fleeting moment. It requires a result. It's result reliant. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. And if happiness is what you're after, you will be unhappy much of your time. Joy, on the other hand, is a different thing. It is a constant. It doesn't matter about the result. It is not result reliant. Joy is the feeling you get when you are doing the things that you were fashioned to do. I get joy from watching my kids grow, even if they fail, even if they screw up. It's part of learning. However, I get unhappy when they screw up and when they don't do well in school, for example, or they, just play hooky, as they've done a few times. So that's the difference, joy versus happiness. Let's seek joy, not happiness. Next.
Colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning.
Elon Musk said it best. Colleges are for fun and to prove you can do your chores, do all these annoying homework assignments that you're told to do. But they're not for learning. They're for memorizing things other people feel you should know. However, when you get out of school, that's when you start learning. That's when you start to really learn how to do the things you need to do to have a career. Now, unless you do something very specialized, like being a doctor, I think that is very practical knowledge that they give you in college or university. But if you just get a bachelor's in arts, in science, in mathematics, unless you teach math, you're probably not going to use what you've learned. So you should actually take it upon yourself to self-learn the things that you feel you need to know to be successful in life. Don't just expect college to do it for you. Okay, next one is attack death. Now, you probably don't understand this context, so let me explain it to you. This guy, he died. And this is like the Grim Reaper, the one in white with the bow, coming to collect his soul. And he is fighting. He doesn't want, hello, he doesn't want to go quietly into the night. And so he is attacking death. Now, death, back here, you'll notice that little clip. Let me mute it so I can just show you. You see, death, he just gets his bow back. You can't defeat death. That's the whole point. You can't kill death. But he gives him a little nod, a little twist of his head as a sign of respect. Like, all right, dude, clearly you don't want to go, but you have to go. Now, you should watch the rest of it. The link is down there in the description below because he doesn't go. And I love that message, that sense of never give up, that it's about stamina, how long you can push yourself to reach your goals, even in the face of death, personified. Of course, this is just a metaphor. This isn't truly death. Death isn't that, right? Or the Grim Reaper. That's just how we personify the concept of dying in ways we can understand, in humanoid form. But of course, death is not that. Death is just, you die, you're dead. It's not this. Okay, last one. Listen.
When you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina.
When you get to success, it isn't about skill anymore. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina, it's about lasting, it's about staying true to your beliefs, to your goals. Perseverance, that becomes the mark of someone truly successful, is can you outlast your competition? Very true, in my opinion. Now, I have a bonus one here. Let me show you my 6th bonus top moment.
How do you make God laugh? Answer, tell him your plans. Now, that's about the human.
How do you make God laugh? Tell him your plans. The point of that, we all have all of these plans, which probably won't come. Isn't it funny that we still believe they're going to happen? Now, of course, that's a very negative way of looking at life. Of course, you should make plans. Of course, you should try to make them happen. But the reality is, and we all know this, most of our plans don't go through the way we expect them to. There's always hiccups. There's always stumbling blocks. And oftentimes we even fail and we have to pivot, change our plans. But it's a very meaningful joke. There's a lot of depth to that comment. And that's why it's in my top, as a bonus, one of my top 6, I guess, moments. So back to what you should do. You should do this. Get your favorite moments, either life lessons or cool things or amazing acts that just blew you away. Put them into your top 5. Put it into a Viki. When you do, you will be able to connect with other people on Heartbeat so you can make new friends, discover new relationships when we launch that feature soon. We're building it right now because there won't be any more Skype. Skype is shutting down, according to Microsoft itself. And we're going to try to become a meaningful alternative to making meaningful connections. Remember, guys, Heartbeat, one of our mission statements is to be useful. Another one is no spam. And we want to help you connect with strangers. Heartbeat also is the YouTube that once was. We pay you from your first piece of content you post on Heartbeat, guys. No 1,000 subscriber threshold. No 4,000 watch hour minimum limit. Just like YouTube used to let you monetize from your first video uploaded, we let you monetize from your first piece of content on Heartbeat. And there's so much more transparency on Heartbeat. If you do mess up, if you do something bad, we will tell you exactly what you did wrong and give you a chance to fix it. Unlike, sadly, YouTube, which has been swinging their axe mercilessly to some channels without ever explaining why. And we're kind of left shaking our head, wondering what did they actually do wrong. So I would encourage you to give Heartbeat a try. Just go to www.h.ki, then you'll see this in your browser, h.ki, and explore it. These are our Vikis with pretty women, with wisdom, with great movie moments, great Got Talent moments, great music. It's right here on the front page of Heartbeat. You'll see this when you go to h.ki. And then there's a lot of different moments that change over time. Every time you refresh your browser, this list of moments changes. You can also click last 24 hours to see what people have been posting right now, like in the last day. There's a lot. So it's a very active community. We have now over 3,500 signed in users, and they are creating more than 200 assets every day. Every 24 hours, there's 200 new moments, photos, Vikis being written by these 3,500 signed in users and growing. Now, to do this from YouTube, you do need to install the Heartbeat Chrome extension, which is right here. It's currently got almost 600 users, and it lets you press the H key while watching any video on YouTube to create a moment on your heartbeat. And once you do that, when you go to h.ki and you click My Heartbeat, and then you click Moments. Now, I'm not signed in, so you can't go to that. But if you do click My Heartbeat after signing in, you will see this. And then you click on Moments to see all the moments you created with the Chrome extension on YouTube. Like I did here. I recently made a couple moments from one of my favorite movies, Jack Reacher 2. And we won't go into that. You can just go to My Heartbeat. The link is down there in the description below to check it out if you like. All right. Heartbeat family and Freedom family. You see the Freedom logo? It's because the same team that built Freedom built Heartbeat. We are here to help you grow faster in all forms, not just on YouTube, off YouTube, on Heartbeat, on any digital platform which you choose to focus on. We're here to help, guys. All right. I got my exercise today. I went jogging 3 kilometers. Then I did chin-ups, 5, and another set of 5, and another set of 5. Then I did dips, 8, 7, 6, and I'm really tired, but I feel great. Let me be your motivation. I am almost 50 years old, guys, almost half a century. Can you believe it? I can't believe it, but I don't feel 50. I feel like I'm still 35. You can too if you get your exercise regularly, have a good diet, sleep well, and just follow your passion. You see, I'm always smiling because I find joy in my work. It's not work. It is my passion, so I would do it even if I wasn't getting paid for it. That's the definition of joy, and I hope you also take that to heart. Learn how to find joy, not just happiness, which is fleeting, but true, a constant, regardless of the outcome, the feeling you get. You know what it is, that's when you find joy. All right, enough of that. Hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, click the subscribe button on YouTube and click the like button so I know what kind of content to make more of if you like this. Until the next episode, be safe, make it a great day. I am George, and you've been watching.
Ooh, you dreaming about love. Yeah.
Click that I to partner with Freedom and join the Freedom family so we can all grow together. You get many perks like position music. You also get Epidemic Sound, a lot of other access to royalty-free videos, sponsorships, and many things to help you grow. Just click the links down there in the description below to get involved in our community, our forums, our Discord chat servers, meet our graphics team, meet our community team, all of that on Discord and the forums. What are you waiting for? Get started. And we will grow together as a family because this is the Freedom family. You are part of it, we are all part of it, and we're all growing together. To get more George, click that big F. That will subscribe you to Freedom Central, home of The George Show. And PewDiePie gave one of you, Freedom Family, a big shout out. Click that video to see the shout out and to see our new 3D sets for you. And click that video to see what YouTube recommends you watch next.